A motivating factor for us was always that slogan, you need to enrich others, and from enriching everyone else, you will be enriched.
I usually joke that it's a high school experiment that went wrong.
Well, if they can't manage it, you know, God help them.
He put me on some of his accounts, and the first thing he said is, "This is my money."
I love that idea.
Everybody have degree, all of us have.
You know, I say, boy, if you're not going to put out, I'm going to fire. You never stop learning until your day that you die. And that is something that I'm using for myself, that just constantly trying to learn and become better each and every day.
Because we know you're not turning me a grandfather.
Maybe him don't know.
Oh gosh!
The Father's Day edition of The Cut is brought to you by NCB.
One strict, one slick, and the other. Ghetto Misfits presents Leslie Last Boy. One son with three fathers. The hilariously moving Father's Day stand-up comedy special with IT Ellis plus surprise guests. Leslie Last Boy. One son with three fathers. Sunday, June 15, Courtney Auditorium. Gates open 5 p.m. Showtime 6:30 sharp. Get your tickets now at SpurOpen.com. Info line 876-542-4160. Laughter guaranteed.
Why Not Wednesdays is brought to you by Flow.
Find me. If I get lost, please find me.
Most like Rastafari, okay. Man, Marcus. Honorable. So much things to give thanks for, I don't even know where to start. So I come before thee with a very grateful heart. And in this Gideon, I will always play my part.
If I ever forget to give thanks, God, please remind me. If I ever get lost, please find me and stand beside me. Rastafari Almighty. If I ever forget to give thanks, God, please remind me. If I ever get lost, please find me and stand beside me to protect and guide me. Cause I'm so blessed and I won't stress. I know that loves me, I won't guess.
You now make no coffee this morning. The best coffee. Best coffee I ever have in my life. It's you want some? Look at that. In case you were wondering what's in these cups when we are here, nothing.
Tami, you should not show them that.
I just say go sometimes.
It's make believe.
Oh, it's pretend.
You ever watch those scenes when you're at the airport and they're acting, pretending that the suitcase is full and
yes, and you can tell, you know.
You can tell
you can
empty?
tell. It's the same with the coffee cups. When they put it on, you know it's empty. Yeah. Well, I think Ivy is watching, and Ivy and I play pretend tea all the time. So, Ivy, this one is for you. Let me see how I'm doing. Morning, everybody. Oh, so good. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for checking in from wherever you're checking in from. As you always say, is it Jamaica? Is it Canada?
Is it Jamaica?
Is it the
in
UK?
Town, round town, out of town, overseas?
Where?
Where? Overseas can be Portmore, can be Ocho Rios.
Okay.
And overseas can actually, in fact, be all right. Jamaica, as we say, small foreign. That's
what?
That's like the Caribbean.
Oh.
Big foreign, I like England.
Oh.
You know,
okay.
Like a big foreign, England.
Yes, and abroad.
And abroad.
Abroad is a good one.
Foreign is America, and abroad is England.
Okay, right.
Abroad.
I feel like we did settle this one time, but I'm still not okay with it. What we do know is that today is Wednesday.
Yes.
And you are here with us where the sunrise, where the fun rise. And speaking of which, I'm still excited that when I get to work in the morning, the sun is out and it's not complete darkness. And I literally took a moment this morning walking in, saying to myself, let me enjoy this, because I know in a few short months, because we are already in June. It's gonna be Christmas before you know it. So I'm enjoying this summer solstice while I can, for sure.
Tell you, it's moving. I mean, Tami, we just said Happy New Year.
Yes.
And of course, we're going to be saying happy birthday.
Yes.
In a short while.
Yeah, no joke.
For Tami.
But oh yes, I forget it's my birth month for true.
Yes.
A lot going on.
3 days.
3 days. Is it?
In
No.
fact, it's 4 days away to me and Wayne Day.
No, I want to talk about
4
this.
days away
Let
to
me raise my hand.
Wayne, 4 days away to our day.
May I raise my hand, please, sir?
Yeah. All right, what you have to say now?
People, tell me if this sounds fair. So, Saturday my
Tell
birthday.
us.
Saturday my
Fine,
birthday.
we get that,
right?
we get that. But Sunday is
No,
our
wait.
day.
Sunday is what name day?
What?
Father's Day.
What? Can you please repeat
Lisa,
that?
yes.
Andre,
And
you
then
stand
Monday,
there like that.
Ivy birthday. What am I do?
Sunday.
No, that's what Wayne said. Here we know.
Come
I
on,
said,
man,
what
tell
we
me.
gonna do?
We're in the middle. That's
But
why we are working on our
I don't
Wednesday.
listen. I just feel like everybody should let me know how to handle this weekend. I'm thinking of just forfeiting my birthday, just call it a day and just make it be Father's Day, Ivy's Day, and just, focus the energy. Because imagine I said to Wayne yesterday, I said, Wayne, what will I do?
Yeah.
Him no? Oh gosh. Dash everything on the Sunday.
Smart man.
And at first I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. And he was like, yeah, but we don't have to cook nothing. We don't have to. I was like, you see, you don't want to do nothing for my birthday. You want me to do something for your Father's Day, but none for my birthday. This don't make no sense. I guess what, people? If you see me Wednesday, I'm a sour.
You're imitating your wife and your daughter? No,
Also,
sir.
we have graduation coming up. Let me tell you, man, there's a whole heap going on in June.
Listen, gentlemen, graduation, Enigma Elite.
Oh, yeah.
This, you want to be ready for your graduation, right? And June is not only graduation, but it's also wedding month.
Oh.
People get married a lot in June.
It's true. But you know what is also happening in June is that June is Infertility Awareness Month. This is a big one. And it really aims to raise awareness about the challenges of infertility and to promote understanding among millions of individuals and couples facing difficulties with conception. It's something that a lot of people don't talk about, or in years gone by, it was shrouded in a lot of shame. Women never spoke about it, and now there is so much more light around infertility, and I'm hoping less shame. Unfortunately, it is still a very painful topic and a very painful experience for women who go through it. So I'm glad that there's a month dedicated to infertility awareness, indeed.
Yes, and of course, I mean, the men too who
suffer. True.
Not infertility, but I mean, inability, or, you're unable to,
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, you see, it's even difficult to speak about, but it is something that happens on both sides, for sure. Also,
did you know?
Go ahead.
Did you know, Tami? Can I tell you?
Yes.
Tami, did you know that Africa has the highest rate of female entrepreneurship in the entire world? So, baby, if you don't see Tami next week, she got to Africa.
Well, I think Jamaica might be right up behind that because we have a lot of female entrepreneurs here too. Yeah.
In many countries like Nigeria, Uganda, and Ghana, a large percentage of women are sharing and caring in business. They're actually starting and running businesses often out of necessity, but also due to strong cultural roots in trade and local commerce. Yeah, we Jamaicans, we are like that. We have an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
Trust me, you go down to your seat. They're creative, they're innovative, they're always thinking about new ways to make a buck.
Yeah, and women in business is just phenomenal to me. I always say, if you want to look at something differently, just put a woman in that position because our view of the world is just so different. And I think it's always a good thing when a woman says, you know what, I'm going to start this business, I'm going to do this my way. I always tell people, because a lot of women talk to me about starting businesses and they're so afraid to go after their idea. And they say, well, somebody else has done it already. And I always say to them something I heard many years ago, which was, have you been down the bread aisle or the crackers aisle?
Yes.
Look here. There are so many versions of bread that exist. There are so many competitors, but you have yours. Yours is what makes yours special, and there is somebody out there who wants your version. And so I think that's a big deal for women to remember. I don't care how many people have done it before. We haven't seen your version of it.
Women are in charge, and women make a wise decision.
I think so.
Yes, Terry Kyle. I'm talking about Terry Kyle. Just
nice segue.
Baptized. Yes, communication practitioner. Of course, you know her. She's a very popular face, a media personality. She took a step of faith, affirming her beliefs and announcing via her social media pages that she was recently baptized. And she broke the news in a recorded clip of her water baptism on social media platform. congratulations to
Awesome.
you, Terry Carroll.
Yes, indeed.
You know, she's a businesswoman too, and she has a wonderful charity.
A female entrepreneur herself and doing the thing. So
you know what's
that's
interesting,
awesome.
Tami? When I studied, my class had mostly women.
Yeah.
And that was the business administration master's degree, right? Now, when I go to the business places, there are still a number of men leading.
I don't know. I think
I
Jamaica
don't
is actually one of the places that has many women in leadership, actually. It's one of the few places in the world I think you can go to and see women in leadership roles more often than you do men. Well, I think so. Maybe it's because I'm looking for it. And that's something that makes me excited and happy to raise my children here, because I think that is important to see both. And that is not always just one way. So yes, I think, but I mean, even in school, in tertiary education, there's always more women than men, so it would make sense that they would get to that next step.
You know, say if you enter the Miss Jamaica room and then ask the
Me
question.
mash up.
No, you answer the question.
Me would mash up.
You know, so really have that.
You know, so I'm afraid over that question there.
You know, so that section there.
Look
is a very important section, you know.
Yes, you
take the swimsuit.
Look here.
No, you're just really top.
That's one thing me could have never do. Ask me a question, see if I drop down. Look here, me that's that is why only, let me say, you have to be quick on your feet, you have to be knowledgeable, you have to be,
man, and there are a number of persons watching you at the same time. Millions. Like now, millions are watching us.
And judging you.
And judging us. That's why we are ourselves. If you're here for the very first time, you're wondering, why are they speaking in the vernacular?
Yes,
that's who we are, and that's how we are.
Amen.
Congratulations to Tashana Holmes, our fellow Jamaican.
Speaking of which, right? Because we're talking about women.
Yes,
and how, you know.
Because it's before Father's Day, so we'll get away to talk about it.
This was something I saw in our tea this morning, and I just thought, fabulous. I have to do this one, Auntie. I'm sorry, because congratulations to Tashana Holmes, our fellow Jamaican, who is the 2025 Harvard valedictorian.
Woo!
Hello. Did you hear me? Growing up in the quiet rural community of Johnson in St. James, Tashana, I mean, what an incredible thing to have accomplished. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. She said that she could have never have imagined that one day she would stand as valedictorian of Harvard University's 2025 graduating class. Her journey from humble beginnings and early culture shock in the United States to the pinnacle of academic excellence has been nothing short of inspiring. And that is what I'm talking about.
Let me say this. When you go to high school, right, sometimes there are some schools who put you in a grade depending on how well you do. So, so like you'll have like 1A, 2B, 3C. So, you know, so when you get to 1E, that's one mean the first form. You know, so when you get to 1E, them say, boy, are they done sprinting?
No, do that again.
No, so when you're in 1A, so you're in 1A. No, I'm saying that to say, when you are at the top of an institution like Harvard,
crazy.
That is absolutely amazing. And to know that you're Jamaican.
And she's an immigrant, which is also an important thing to note, because you see what's happening now in the States and what they're trying to do to immigrant students, and it doesn't make sense. Look how you would have robbed a totally perfect candidate that amazing opportunity.
I think she's making a statement. She's saying, hey, flip the visa.
Simia,
that's what they're saying, flip the visa.
And I'm saying, hey, come home. No, amazing. And a reminder that, you know, again, you could be the exception to the rule. You could be the one who goes up there and does a thing, but you have to keep swimming and you have to keep moving towards whatever your goal is today.
Yes,
Love that
and also, and listen, bright people can spell. Let me just say that. I don't know what's happening with spelling all over the country.
Oh my goodness.
Let me just go to Shelley and Fraser Price. Her surname was misspelled recently. Tami is seen in the supermarket. Salad.
No, not only that.
T-A-S-S-E-D.
It was a photo I saw of somebody at their supermarket who said that to me. But the road signs, I had to ask if it was real that some of these signs were misspelled and badly misspelled as well. And I thought to myself, it's one thing to make a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. But for it to have gone through all these different chains to be actually erected as a sign and nobody catch it.
Listen,
crazy.
GOJ, I was the champion speller for St. Aloysius Primary in
Spell Aloysius.
Ask me again. Can you use it in a sentence?
Say it. I had to wait to say it. Aloysius birthday.
Are there any vowels in the word?
Lita is wrapping us up. Let's go.
Aloysius. Your number knows for it on TV. Happy birthday to dance hall artist Damian Roden. Who is that?
More popularly known as Munga Honorable. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. And happy birthday to Eric Donaldson.
Yes.
He is a Jamaican reggae singer, songwriter, known for his hit songs, Oh Cherry, oh baby. I love that. Can't you see I'm in love with you? So happy birthday to him as well. By the way, my grandfather, one I named him was Aloysius. Aloysius?
Yeah.
Come in say Aloysius. So I say, what?
No, not Aloysius.
Anyway, this will take us out into, I imagine, a very beautiful show.
Mixtape.
Oh, but yes. We'll do mixtape by the show, but I think we're going to have a great show today. First, we're serving words and wings in Wednesday service just to give you an idea of what's coming up. And then we hit the road for Sunrise Road Trip, where Yendi was in Montego Bay uncovering all the secrets.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Brace yourselves.
Tell me more.
We'll also be stripping down for massages.
Oh,
before
that
taking
me.
on the animal pop quiz in Wax.
Yes.
You don't want to miss this morning. So relax. Listen, you're watching us free.
Yeah, hopefully. All that and more right here on Sunrise. But first, here's your Wednesday morning mixtape.
Cheers.
Yeah, can't wait. Let's do it. Cheers. Cheers to the...
If you try to positive, devil work as I try find me thing. But man, I read them up just like an adjective. Lord, I give you the praise. I give you the praise. I give you the praise. Each and every day I pray you guide me. I give you the glory. I give you the praise every day.
Father God, I beg you guide and protect me. Wash away all the fake and hypocrites so they round me. Save me from myself, cause why my love who not love me. And protect me from the ones the devil send for come hurt me. Me do for them and them turn on and desert me. Share me plate with them and yet a them a try dirt me. God I me protector for me shield them for know this. Father God I you me give all the glory.
It's okay if you don't talk to me, cause you don't pay my bills every month. God's got me covered. For the friend I'ma try bring me down. What's a true woman I say nothing them feel some dumb. God's got me covered. Them say them a soldier, but some of them a youth ya camouflage. Them not fi know who for them just a look a future fi sabotage. Well, today is a new day. Give thanks to life. All praises to the Lord. Me safe and me sanctified.
Come rise with Sunrise. It's a Why Not Wednesday. First up, we'll chat with the team that makes your Wednesdays possible, Flow. And what's a Wednesday without Wags? We'll keep the fun going with a pet-tastic quiz powered by TruePet. Our last stop is in the West. Yendi takes a
road trip. You've never seen a sunrise quite like this.
Celebrating 55 years.
The time by Sagicor is
6:15.
We have a foul outside the box. This is a very critical moment in this intense match. The tension in the stadium is palpable. He prepares for the free kick, strikes the ball, and
do whatever the crunch you want. New KFC Saucy Wings. Delicious, hot, and spicy wings tossed in savory mango habanero or buffalo sauce. Wings that will crunch the rest. New KFC Saucy Wings. It's finger-licking good.
Stop! Shop and roll a RAV4. New thing, new car, life-changing. Stop! Shop and roll a RAV4.
Stop, shop, and roll out in a brand new 2025 Toyota RAV4 from Quartz & Quartz Optical today. Spend $120,000 at Quartz or $80,000 at Quartz Optical and you get an entry to win. Shop on credit and get triple entries for a greater chance to win. Plus, there's monthly prices of a TCL 98-inch TV and $100,000 in supermarket gift certificates to be won. Promotion ends July 20. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act. Ready. Tech. Grow. Business is fast, easy, flexible, and costless. Oh, entrepreneurs, let's go digital. The Government of Jamaica and European Union present Digital Jamaica Training Series. Learn how technology grows your business. Choose the right digital tool. Manage your staff, customers, and money digitally. Data security and privacy. Artificial intelligence. We'll be in every parish. Apply online. www.jbdc.net. Log on fast. Digital Jamaica. Powering connectivity for MSMEs.
Enter the Grace Vienna Summer Winnings promotion for a chance to win the grand prize of an all-expense-paid family trip for 4 to Nickelodeon Resort in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Other prizes include Samsung Galaxy S24 smartphones, Sony PlayStation 5 consoles, and Nintendo Switch games. To enter, buy 5 or more Grace Vienna sausages, write your name and number on the receipt, take a photo, and WhatsApp it to 876-316-9696. Enter today. Promotion ends August 3. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Of course, it's time for your Wednesday morning headlines. That came fast.
When TK come pan up.
We don't want bad news, pan up. Only good news, pan up. With the vibes pan it up, pan up. How about that, TK?
Pressure.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, you better believe it.
I would just like it to be noted that I do not create the news. I simply read it.
Oh.
So you cannot tell me you don't want any bad news.
Oh, no.
I am just you're going to take what I have.
We would like you to select better news.
No, we don't. We don't.
We're just saying on a Wednesday, can you give us only good news?
All right, fair enough.
I would like to protest that we'll only hear good news on a Wednesday. Why not? Give us that.
Well, let's see if I can, if your wish is my command, all right? So first up, Saharan dust alert. Plumes of Saharan air layer currently moving across the Central Caribbean is forecast to bring hazy conditions across Jamaica through to the weekend, according to the Meteorological Service of Jamaica. Mr. Michael Williams, Director of Environmental Health, that the Ministry of Health and Wellness offers important guidance on how to protect your health during this period. Take a look.
The Sahara needs some rain. Yeah. My mother always say, it's when time the place dusty, she always say, go and wet up the place.
That's true.
It's true, you know.
Keep the dust down.
It's true. But you know, I don't know if now I think we take the Saharan dust a little more seriously than we used to. Even in just a couple of years gone by. Because, you know, a lot of people are like, but no, you can really see it. It's not a foggy day. What's happening is an actual cover. It's not good. And I have children who have allergies. I have allergies, and it really is a tricky time. I heard my son coughing last night. I had to pull out the Ventolin because I know the type of cough it is, and I know it's a respiratory issue. It's not just like him have a cold. You know? Yeah. And I have to be like, as soon as we're done here, I'm calling in to check. It's real. It's real.
And stop saying in this time that people, you know, I'm affected too because may have sinus. Everybody, you know, stop.
But allergies, sinus, everybody has a sinus.
It's sinusitis.
And you have allergies. That's a hack up your sinusitis. Watch me have fun. Is anybody else hot or just me? Okay.
I'm cool and young and fresh. You see, I don't know what you're talking about.
I
don't know what you're talking about. I feel no heat.
Turn on the AC then, do.
It's true though. It's a little warm. It's a little warm.
Thank you.
But Tami, I don't know what you're speaking of.
That's right.
All right. So next up, PM commissions region's first tree relocation device. The Jamaican government purchased a $76 million tree relocation device. This aims to save mature trees during infrastructure projects. It's the first of its kind in the Caribbean. The device will help reduce tree loss and support sustainable development. Prime Minister Holness highlighted the importance of environmental stewardship, and the equipment will be used island-wide for various relocation needs. This initiative balances development with environmental conservation, enhancing urban areas.
Well, for me, that's good news because, you know, Jamaicans, we often use landmarks as an 80 directions, and they say, you see the big tree, you see the big tree, you pass the big tree, and then, so if you cut down the big tree,
no problem.
You know, I know a tree at the center of Parade where I grew up playing at St. William Grand Park, that is still there.
Yeah.
And then them cut that down, trust me.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that this
and
is
also
happening.
it seems like a very substantial initial cost, but I think, you see, she a fan?
Yeah.
You see how she stay back? She a fan of
I don't know what you're talking about.
She was fanning off
Did
camera.
you see me fan?
She was
I didn't see me fan. I don't know what you're talking about.
But, I don't think we think about the cost related to perhaps having to recreate that canopy that exists already from our trees, and being able to relocate them is actually a very good thing eventually. Because imagine trying to replant, regrow, and the time and money that actually takes, it makes a lot more sense to relocate a tree. But I would imagine that stakeholders want to make sure that whoever is operating this first of its kind in the Caribbean is, well versed in what they're doing. Because I'm sure it's not. I know it sounds so simple. Just relocate a tree.
It sounds very technical.
It's very technical.
It sounds it.
Yeah.
It sounds it, and especially not to damage the roots and how to.
I
don't know how that would even work.
Relocate a plant right now. Okay, you try move one plant from this space to that space. I'm going to tell you, it's
tough.
not a
tough.
simple thing.
But it's great that there's
cool.
some focus being put there, because it's amazing the difference even one tree makes in a space, especially in a space that has a lot of development and stuff in the middle. Even if it's too big tree, it makes such a huge
But it's what
difference.
people are crying for too, to make sure that we maintain our green space, and green space includes trees.
I think it's a great move. I think it's an important move, and I hope that it's something that is replicated all throughout the Caribbean.
I hope that people see it as an important move.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it is.
All right, why not Wednesday time? This one I can guarantee is going to be good news.
All right.
Jean Comment, the longest verified living person in history. So Jean Comment reached the remarkable age of 122 years and 164 days. Born in 1875 in Aries, France, she witnessed 3 centuries and maintained an active lifestyle well into old age. Despite habits like smoking for nearly a century and indulging in daily wine and chocolate, she credited her longevity to a stress-free outlook, olive oil, skincare, and an optimistic mindset. Comment smoked for 100 years, drank a glass of wine every day, and ate 2 pounds of chocolate every week.
Oh gosh.
She died at the age of 122, outliving both her daughter and her grandson. Her extraordinary life continues to intrigue scientists studying aging and longevity.
That's
I'm so happy that you read that.
Why?
Because if Tami did, she would have inserted somebody else's name.
It's so funny you say that. What I wanted to say is that the people who are studying her should come and study IT. Because
why you say so? Why you say so?
They should.
You notice her surname? It has C-A-L-M.
Yes, in it.
Don't miss that.
But there is a flip side that is horrendous to living that long, and that is that she outlived her daughters and her grandson.
And maybe all of her friends. Maybe every single one of her friends.
There is a horrendous flip side to living so long. It's something I think about all the time. Like, how long is enough? You know, you get what you get. But I'm just saying, how long is enough that you don't have to then go through the heartbreak of the other side of a long life, including being very sick.
Scripture says
that
3 scores and 10, that's 70. And if by reason of strength, you may go to 80 or so on and so forth. So
or 95. Look at that, in Jesus' name.
But let us not let it slide that she really accredited it, and let us listen to her. A stress-free outlook and an optimistic mindset. And so a lot of the little things that we're sweating and stressing about, and I know it's very important, especially in the moment, in the long run, it really has some detrimental
and I don't think people notice even signs of stress in small things. Like, I don't think people look at stress at how it's playing out in their skin or how it's playing out. Meaning we're always looking for, it's a big thing, but there's so many small indicators that tell us that something is not okay because of stress.
Yes.
We're finding out now that a lot of like even women who hold our belly fat, that has a lot to do with cortisol. That has a lot to do with that stressors, holding on to that stress in your body. It's amazing how our bodies are telling us every day. I want to also note you ate 2 pounds of chocolate a week. Y'all need to leave me alone. Y'all need to leave me alone.
She was very active, I'm sure. Listen, it's after you eat, just go walk.
Listen, women know
Walk
for
for
sure.
30 minutes
I'm in a
after
day
you
along, 42 years, my day. I push a dog and have the same look here. So nobody try to smoke 100 here and eat 2 pounds of chocolate.
The optimistic mindset and the stress-free, I'm fine. But
Yeah,
we
I
don't
like
know
the
about that other part
stress-free.
there.
I like the stress-free.
Yeah,
When you figure
but-
out how, tell me how.
But what we're grateful for is that it was a long, healthy, I mean,
Yeah.
by all reports, a
Yeah.
healthy, active life, because it's one thing to live long and it's another thing to live well for a long time.
Amen.
And so that's what we wish for all of us, you know?
Amen. I love that, TK. Thank you for that. Yeah. Well, you guys have your next person to come and study, and I will pay for the flight. It's now time for a quick break. But there's more Sunrise.
With friends like these, you don't need it.
We say stress, stress.
Come right back in here.
Stress.
I'm about to do this.
All of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
What's up, racing fans? Tune into CVM to see all of the live action from Rally X.
One race left to go today.
One strict, one slick, and the other. Ghetto Misfits presents Leslie Last Why. One son with 3 fathers. The hilariously moving Father's Day stand-up comedy special with IT Ellis plus surprise guests. Leslie Last Why. One son with 3 fathers. Sunday, June 15, Courtney Auditorium. Gates open 5 p.m. Showtime 6:30 sharp. Get your tickets now at SpurOpen.com. Info line 876-542-4160. Laughter guaranteed.
A motivating factor for us was always that slogan, you need to enrich others, and from enriching everyone else, you will be enriched.
I usually joke that it's a high school experiment that went wrong.
Well, if they can't manage it, you know, God help them.
He put me on some of his accounts, and the first thing he said is, "This is my money." I love that idea.
Everybody have degree, all of us have.
You know, I say, boy, if you're not going to put out, I'm going to fire. You never stop learning until the day that you die. And that is something that I'm using for myself, that just constantly trying to learn and become better each and every day.
Because we know you're not turning me a grandfather.
Maybe him don't know.
Oh gosh! The Father's Day edition of The Cut is brought to you by NCB.
There's nowhere else in the entire world you can find service on a Wednesday, live on national TV. So welcome back to Sunrise. It's Wednesday. That means it's time to pause, reflect, and play it up a little more than just a word this morning. I'm going to be introducing a man who will tell you, he will dispute that Gene Common wasn't the oldest living being person. You know, I'm sure you tell me something different. Father's Day is coming up. And sometimes a good meal hits just as hard as a good message. With us this morning is none other than someone who serves both. He's the pastor of Go For God Family Church and the owner of Wing King Jamaica. Please welcome back to Sunrise, Mr. None other than Pastor Christopher Ball.
Morning.
Morning.
So glad to be here.
Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here.
Can you actually make the wings yourself?
Yeah, I am actually the Wing King. I'm the king.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not really the restaurant. It's
you
just named it after me. So yeah, I used to do everything, absolutely everything.
created all the sauces, created all the, everything that goes into it. I've created it myself, yeah.
Wonderful. They want me to ask you this question. I'm going to tell you. They said we often talk about fasting, but let's explore the biblical story of Elijah in 1 Kings 19. God directed an angel to wake Elijah and provide him with food and drink and encourage him to rest. They didn't say what came before. You and I know what came before. Talk about.
Well, it is pretty interesting because I think what he was dealing with could be the same thing a lot of fathers are dealing with now. A lot of fathers are, I would just say they're dry, and they need to be watered a little bit. So the word for father in the Hebrew is av or abba, and what it really means is a source. So truly, fathers are a well with an unlimited source, but their pump is dry. Interestingly, you might not know, but you may say, back in the day, you have to prime the pump.
Yes,
you have to prime the pump. And even today, if you have a pool pump or something, you can be priming the pump, pushing, trying to pull from the source. Pumping, trying to pull from the source. And the source has water, but the pump is dry. What you do is you take a little bit of water, put it in the pump. And then when you start to pump again. So I think a lot, what he was dealing with was in a moment where he was dry and he needed somebody to be pouring into him. I think that's what fathers need on Father's Day.
I do like this analogy very much of priming the pump and being the source. But I believe that then perhaps families then become the people who can help to pour into that. So how do we do that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Again.
Stop it.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, there are some wonderful, extremely practical things we can do for our fathers as a source that will prime them. One, and it's very, very quick, one is to say thank you. Do you know how many fathers don't come home from work or straight home from work? Because they're dry and they're going home to more of a tech. Saying thank you, I think, will be a big deal this Father's Day. Another thing we can do is say yes quickly. A lot of fathers ask things of children, of sport. A lot of fathers are trying to lead, but them just get a lot of complaining and a lot of miserableness. The last one is to serve. It would be good if this Father's Day we can do something special for our fathers. I look in something special, looking at a food or a foot rub.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, Wayne need a foot rub.
Father's Day falls after your wife's birthday.
Well, how's after? That's good.
The next day.
The next
and then
day.
the day after that is your daughter's birthday. How do we angle this? Because
when you have a good opportunity.
My pump need to prime too.
Yeah, it's the relationship, it's reciprocal. So I think
I'm kidding.
You have a wonderful opportunity right in the middle there between joy and joy. So, because I don't think fathers, this might sound funny, but fathers don't demand a lot. They have so much to give. And they really just need some priming. Just some food, a foot rub, a neck rub, a little bit of service. So Thanksgiving, honor and serving every now and then. You see, because the fathers are a well, fathers are a source. And so many, we just get used to. It's very natural to just be pulling. I have 2 daughters, and all of their instincts are to get what they need to get from their father.
I know, hearing this from you, I know, of course, we said it at the very beginning, that you wear so many hats, not wearing none this morning.
No hat this morning.
But the fact that you have to juggle being a father and a husband and a pastor, and listen, people don't understand that pastor role, and people come to you and you have to be counseling, and a business owner all at the same time. Tell us about your juggling.
Well, I don't think I'm doing a good job of juggling my business. I really do give most of my priority to family and to the church, to be quite honest. I'm like
the extended family.
I'm 90%, exactly. I'm 90% family and church. And Winking is there, and Winking is doing well. We need persons to come out to Winking and get their gourmet chicken wings, get some for your father in this Father's Day weekend. But yeah, I think I prioritize God's business a little bit more than I do the business of selling chicken wings. But it is still going well. God has been, I've been seeking the kingdom first, and everything else has been being added on to me.
And
so
now the
it's
window.
working out. It's working. Yeah.
I love that. It's interesting, you know, your walk with business, and I think so many people are scared. We were talking about this earlier of going into any market to do anything, and I said people who are entrepreneurs are the bravest people on the planet. And I just want to talk a little bit about, you know, how that even tested your faith as well, like walking into business and how you walk through that journey.
Well, it is a testing.
Yes.
Anybody who is brave enough to say, in a KFC world, in the land of KFC, that they're going to sell fried chicken, it takes more than faith. It takes audacity, you know, and a lot of hope. So I feel like I have the hope. You know, I think I'm just passionate about the flavors and the taste that we have. So it's rooted in God, but rooted in the product. You know, we do strawberry barbecue, we do dragon stout barbecue, guava jerk. We do a lot that is different. You know, and Jamaican people love chicken.
And you've been around for years.
So yes, we've been around for a good while now. We're staying strong. We're not going to go anywhere. And so it's the passion that's added to the faith in God to keep going. And the people keep coming because they love the sauces. And
well, you just gave me a great idea for Sunday, actually, because we love wings. Our whole family loves wings. So I think we're going to be definitely adding wings to our celebration and Thanksgiving on Sunday. And I love your change on it. Sunday will not just be a Father's Day, birthdays. It'll be a Thanksgiving celebration. For fathers. I love that.
You just give me an idea.
I did?
Yes.
Great.
Because Sunday, as we celebrate fathers at my show, we can have some wing king.
I love that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we could, in the foyer. Yeah,
look at us.
And don't miss it. If you look at the name, winking, the K is capitalized.
Come on.
And the king box, that's something that we need to talk about, right? Like meaning.
The king box is new. The interesting thing about the king box is you can get everything you want. You can get wings and this thing we call chunky chicken. Right? We're actually selling almost as much chunky chicken as wings now. What it is, we chop up the whole chicken, and fry it. So it's small pieces. The people them say them don't want the nuggets without the bone, they want bone. So they know that it's chicken.
Right.
For those who don't know, where's Winking?
Winking is in the Ligony area, up 147 Constant Spring Road, like you're going up towards Jamaica College, that great institution, and UTech there.
You mean Hope Road?
What did I say? Sorry.
You said Constant Spring.
Forgive me. Thank you. Going up Hope Road. That's where Winking is.
You almost lost me and Andre when you said Jamaica College, but we're back now.
But in case we forget, in case we don't find it, we can also do delivery. We can call and get delivery.
Oh, absolutely. Just call and we'll take care of you. This Sunday, call and we'll tell you. Guys might have my personal number. You can call me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
going to call it Sunday.
Winking. Yeah, perfect.
This
perfect.
Is great.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, this is great. You're giving me plenty of ideas, and I love the analogy today. And you really framed that differently for me.
Pump.
Yeah, prime the pump, and that kind of works both ways. All right, that was Christopher Morgan, pastor and wing king extraordinaire. I love that. Bringing us some wings and a word to take us up to the break. So up next, we're going on a trip. Oh, I love this. Sunrise road trip takes Yendi off to Montego Bay, where she's uncovering more than secrets.
That's far. We'll probably guess.
And St. James. You don't want to miss this. Stick and stay. Awesome.
Look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Look at that one. Look, are you kidding me? If you had one of these in your house, you could look like a millionaire.
Yes, that. Definitely doing that. Are we all in agreement?
Millions of people are attacked by harmful mouth bacteria. The root cause of bad breath, gum problems, cavities, plaque, and tartar. That's why Colgate combined the best science and technology in Colgate Total. Unlike others, its superior formula fights bacteria and creates a powerful protective barrier for up to 24 hours to prevent them from coming back. Take control of your oral health with Colgate Total.
Enter Enter the Grace Vienna Summer Winnings promotion for a chance to win the grand prize of an all-expense-paid family trip for 4 to Nickelodeon Resort in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Other prizes include Samsung Galaxy S24 smartphones, Sony PlayStation 5 consoles, and Nintendo Switch games. To enter, buy 5 or more Grace Vienna sausages, write your name and number on the receipt, take a photo, and WhatsApp it to 876-316-9696. Enter today. Promotion ends August 3. Must be 18 years or older to enter. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
Ready, tech, grow. Business is fast, easy, flexible, and costless. Oh, entrepreneurs, let's go digital. The government of Jamaica and European Union present Digital Jamaica Training Series. Learn how technology grows your business. Choose the right digital tool. Manage your staff, customers, and money digitally. Data security and privacy. Artificial intelligence. We'll be in every parish. Apply online. www.jbdc.net. Log on fast. Digital Jamaica. Powering connectivity for MSMEs.
A motivating factor for us was always that slogan, you need to enrich others, and from enriching everyone else, you will be enriched.
I usually joke that it's a high school experiment that went wrong.
Well, if they can't manage it, God help them.
He put me on some of his accounts, and the first thing he said is, "This is my money." I love that idea.
Everybody have degree, all of us have.
He doesn't have a degree. I say, boy, if you're not going to put out, I'm going to fire. You never stop learning until the day that you die. And that is something that I'm using for myself, that just constantly trying to learn and become better each and every day.
Because we know you're not turning me a grandfather.
Maybe him don't know.
Oh gosh!
The Father's Day edition of The Cut is brought to you by NCB.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
All right, people, so imagine while me and I today I fight traffic and Sahara and dust and Kingston heat. Yendi was out in Montego Bay soaking up luxury and unlocking secrets. She lucky, I love this for her. She got the chance to experience the ambiance and amenities of Secret's Wild Orchid and Secret St. James.
Me no care what Tami wants to say, me know say you missed this morning. And this morning misses
Yeah, well,
you.
she's not missing it where she is. So we want to check out all the fun that she had.
Well,
Hey there. Nice to see you here. Hey, well, you know, summer is upon us, so they had to let me out to the studio. Come now, man. And of course, Travel and Yendi, you know we go together real good. So we're here at Secrets Montego Bay, and of course, you know, it's giving luxury. Also, it's giving I live where you vacation, and it's giving we need to find out what Secrets Montego Bay has on offer. So you and me, we're going to go see.
Hi, Yendi. I'm Rocio. Nice to meet you.
To meet you, Rocio.
Associate Director of Sales here at Secrets Resorts and Spa. I have a fun-filled day ready for you, so let's go.
Oh, I'm very excited. You know I love fun.
I do. Yendi, let me introduce you to Andre, who will be your butler throughout your stay.
Great to meet you.
My pleasure. You're the welcome drink.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And now we'll take you over to the
during my stay, there's an
Yes.
option to have a butler here?
Yes, you do.
Can you tell me about that?
Of course we can. So let us talk a little bit at the desk.
Okay. Oh, I can't wait to hear all about it.
Hi, welcome home, Yendi. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Lovely, I'm doing excellent. You may have a seat
Great
with
to
me.
meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Right, so I see where you're reserved at Wild Orchid Preferred Club, King Ocean Swim Out.
Okay.
So your room comes with a butler, so they'll be taking you to the room. All right,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna have you fill out this registration form for me.
All right.
We work between the hours of 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. So dinner reservation, we will do that for you. Set up on the beach or the pool, we will do that for you.
Ooh.
Excursion, trips, tours, spa, all of that, we'll do that for you.
Listen, Andre, you know that's my language, right?
That's what I'm talking about. You're on vacation, so you're at the right place for us to take care of you. All right?
Awesome.
And again, when you're on the beach, we'll bring you a cooler with beers, water, champagne. We also serve you lunch there if you want. We also have server coming from the bar that will serve you your favorite cocktail of your choice. Welcome to your wonderful apartment for a few days.
Oh, this is so nice.
Ready to go?
Hi, Rocio. All right, where are we heading?
We are heading to your cabana.
Okay.
So a hat and a book and you.
All right, let's do it.
So your cabana is a part of your unlimited luxury experience.
Okay.
You will have a valet that will take care of you. Anything you need. So from drinks, food, a little fun and games, but they'll have you, whatever it is.
If you guys not careful, you know, I come here and leave lazy, you know.
I want you to stay.
Oh, man. You guys have thought about everything in the service.
We want to make it easy. You're
Yeah.
on vacation, so you shouldn't be doing anything. All you need to do is think about it and we make it happen.
Love that.
This is also a part of the all-inclusive concept and an amenity that you can add once you're staying with us. Now you have a valet that will take care of you, very hands-on. Whatever it is you need, they will make sure that you have it.
Oh, it almost sounds too good to be true. This is very exciting.
So from the cabana or maybe a candlelight dinner, but the next time you come back, you'll have to take someone with you so you can have a romantic candlelight dinner.
I'll tell you what it is. Fabulous.
Great. You know what? I think I have the perfect addition to that. Come, let me tell you what I'm talking about.
Okay. You know you don't have to force me. Let's go see.
So on property, we have a jelly coconut cart. It's a fruit cart. We do sugar cane, we do apples, but it depends on the time of the year. But today, definitely, we're trying a jelly. We want to ensure when the guests are here that they have that authentic Jamaican experience.
Of course. Oi,
Hello.
Good, how are you? Errol, I hear that. You always have nice fresh fruit on hand and jelly and so on and so forth.
We have nice fresh coconut today.
Uh-huh.
You want to try one?
Of course, we get fresh jelly. Errol?
Yeah?
Nice and cool and refreshing.
Best jelly you've ever had, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Sunrise road trip. You've never seen a sunrise quite like this. Let's go. You did. Jerky?
Yeah, what's up? What are you good?
I'm good, you alright?
Yeah, we want to try some jerk chicken?
Yes, please.
Real jerk chicken, that's secret. Nobody does it better like secret jerk chicken.
I hear you have the best jerk chicken around here, you know.
Right here, you want some sauce in?
How spicy?
That's very spicy.
Let a little toops.
Let a little toops.
Toops.
You know what? I think you've had a lot of walking up and down to do today. So I think maybe it's time for you to unwind, relax a little bit, and get a little pampering in. What do you think?
Is that your way of saying spa?
The spa.
Oh.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine. You are glowing.
Oh, girl, I've had a fabulous day.
Oh,
Thanks, Sue.
You've had the secrets day?
I've 100%. What I know for sure is I'm staying.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
So tell me about your favorite part of today.
Oh, 100%. Without any question, it was a spa.
I could have guessed that.
Really?
I could have.
Oh, it was a lovely experience, to be honest. I mean, Stephanie's massage was fantastic, but it was the pool.
The pool.
The hydro spa was
the hydrotherapy.
lovely.
I'm going to invite you to come back and visit me.
Okay.
But maybe around August.
Okay.
In August, we generally have our Jam Fest. Not some fest, Jam Fest. And so it's 1 week of amazing entertainment, gastronomy. It's just a whole showcase of Jamaicans just enjoying themselves and celebrating years and years of independence. But of course, we do have local rates right throughout the year, so we're inviting you, your friends, other families to come down and visit us and enjoy themselves at the resort.
Now, you remember earlier you told me that there's a 40% discount for locals on the spa?
At the spa.
How long does that apply for?
It's currently running and I think it may go to the end of the year.
Okay.
So if you're thinking to come back, remember you don't need to be staying with us to enjoy the spa experience. All you need to do is to call and make a reservation and you come on down to enjoy the experience of the spa.
That one, cheers, girl.
I know you'll be coming back.
Won't I ever? Full information on packages available, specials available. I have the full information on the spa offers, full information on excursions and fun things to do. I feel like the only thing left for me to do now is book.
Book.
How do I book?
All you have to do to book is to call the resort at 876-953-6600.
Okay.
You'll get in touch with our reservation agent and of course they'll be happy to book you and we'll take care of it from there.
I've got food to eat. I've got a booking to book. Oh, but wait, there's some entertainment after this?
Nightly entertainment, of course. So after we're through with dinner, of course, we'll be heading over to the village and we will be able to see one of what we have to offer for nightly entertainment. It changes every evening, so you never get bored.
Love that. Shall we eat?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
flow, we understand your rhythm. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you. With a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do. And our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
People are just not the same anymore.
It's like we need someone to remind us how to do good.
So you go here, you go here, and you go here. Good move. My name is Jodie Lewis, and if my mom looks in her apron right now, she'll know why we did this.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has put forward his plan to have specially trained police officers provide counseling services to Jamaicans experiencing domestic violence. This, he explains, will be the fix to the rampant gender-based violence in the country.
Murder has declined by 44%, but Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says gender-based violence is increasing. At a recent constituency conference in St. Catharines, South Central, the Prime Minister urged Jamaicans to put an end to this growing problem negatively impacting the country.
Many of our women and children are suffering serious abuse. Serious abuse. And I have looked at the figures recently, and I'm here to also tell you that some of our men are also experiencing serious domestic abuse. If we do not deal with this issue of the violence that is entrenched in the society, we will reduce the murders, but you will not be able to still live in peace. Because as we are seeing now, as murders by gun is reducing, what we are now seeing coming into play is murders by stabbing, domestic murders.
The Prime Minister says no efforts will be spared in ensuring the problem is addressed, including establishing dedicated units within police stations across the country, staffed with officers trained to provide counseling to Jamaicans wanting to resolve domestic disputes.
We have put in place the domestic violence intervention centers, and they are right across Jamaica. We have one in Constant Spring, Matilda's Corner, Maypen, Santa Cruz. We have one in St. Catherine, in Portmore, in Negril, Gale in St. Mary, Bobby, in St. Thomas, St. Elizabeth, and St. Anne. And I want to announce tonight that you see that brand new police station that we are building, which will host the St. Catherine North. We are going to put there one of these domestic violence intervention centers. It will be a state-of-the-art one. And what these centers do is that if you end up in an argument with somebody and it looks like it is going to go to violence and you have to go to report it, what we have is a special unit. Sometimes it's going to be located on site but in a different location with the proper counseling and the proper support, so that we can ensure that if you have a problem and you can't handle a problem, before that problem escalates to you pull your knife and stab somebody or take acid and throw upon somebody, you just go there and say, listen, officer, I have this problem. And these police officers are specially trained. They're not coming to kick down your door and box and beat you. They are coming there with the special training of how to counsel you through this challenge.
Shante McNeil, CVM News.
The University of Technology is gearing up to launch the island's first artificial intelligence AI lab by September 1. Engineers will reportedly be developing a class of AI which can autonomously make decisions and take actions without constant human intervention. More in this report.
Jamaica, in partnership with the Amber Group, is making its way into the lucrative artificial intelligence AI scene through the opening of a dedicated lab located at the University of Technology, UTech. This revelation was made recently at the National AI Lab signing ceremony held at the AC Hotel in Kingston. According to Minister of Information Dana Morris-Dixon, Jamaica has the capacity to lead the race to develop and monetize AI.
One of the first things I did when I became minister, my first cabinet submission, was to appoint an AI task force. And that was important because it was a signal of the government's commitment to taking Jamaica where it needed to go. So AI was becoming something that was being talked about a lot, and people were afraid of it. But we said as government that we have to be at the front of it.
Minister Dixon says that we live in a world that is evolving quickly due to the efficiency of AI-based tools. She mentioned that if Jamaica embraces AI, it can revolutionize the current education system.
We are not fearful of AI, and we want to use AI in our education sector, which is a powerful statement for us to make in Jamaica. And I applaud the ministry for making a statement like that. And so we've been working with our teachers and with our students in this regard.
President of UTech, Kevin Brown, emphasized that the initiative will cement Jamaica's leadership in AI within the Caribbean as well as on a global scale.
What we're hoping to see in the coming months and years is that we will be producing our own DeepSeek and our own AI search tools and generative technologies, our own forms of machine learning. The National AI Lab will serve as a vibrant hub of creativity and a center of excellence. It will bring together developers, researchers, entrepreneurs, and students who will be empowered to work together to generate ideas, nurture talent, and solve real-world challenges.
Adrian Williams reporting for CVM News.
We go to sports now. Warner Brown's first brace for Jamaica helped the Reggae Boys to a dominant 3-0 win over Guatemala in their CONCACAF World Cup second-round Zone E clash at the National Stadium on Tuesday. Jamaica topped the group with a perfect 4 wins, while Guatemala advanced as runners-up with 9 points. Jonathan Russell opened the scoring in the 26th minute, heading in a Leon Bailey cross. Brown doubled the lead in the 37th, finishing a rebound after Bailey's penalty was saved. He sealed the win in the 73rd minute, guiding in a corner from Damari Gray. In the meantime, West Indies went down by 30. 2 Jamaicans, Scorpions captain John Campbell and Brandon King, have been included in the West Indies squad for the upcoming 3-match home series against Australia. Campbell, who played 22 test matches for the West Indies, was last selected in 2022, while King, a regular member of the white ball setup, is in line for a test debut. The first test bowls off on June 25 at the Kensington Oval in Barbados. Grenada will host the second, July 3 to 7. The third, a day-night encounter, will be played at Sabina Park, July 12 to 16. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Frenzy is on with Infinity Co-op Credit Union. Fund your possibilities loan promotion with 0 to low processing fees, up to 240 months to repay, and competitive interest rates. You can borrow using a secured or unsecured loan to fund your dreams. Dream it, fund it, live it with Infinity, where possibilities are endless. Visit infinitycuja.com or call 876-926-6973 for more details. Conditions apply.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments, Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
People are just not the same anymore.
It's like we need someone to remind us how to do good.
So you go here, you go here, and you go here. Good move. My name is Jody Lewis, and if my mom looks in her apron right now, she'll know why we did this.
One strict, one slick, and the other. Ghetto Misfits presents Leslie Last Why. One son with 3 fathers. The hilariously moving Father's Day stand-up comedy special with IT Ellis plus surprise guests. Leslie Last Why. One son with 3 fathers. Sunday, June 15, Courtney Auditorium. Gates open 5 p.m. Showtime 6:30 sharp. Get your tickets now at SpurOpen.com. Info line 876-542-4160. Laughter guaranteed.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
A motivating factor for us was always that slogan, you need to enrich others, and from enriching everyone else, you will be enriched.
I usually joke that it's a high school experiment that went wrong.
Well, if they can't manage it, God help them.
He put me on some of his accounts, and the first thing he said is, "This is my money." I love that idea.
Everybody have degree, all of us have.
I say, boy, if you're not going to put out, I'm going to fire. You never stop learning until you day that you die. And that is something that I'm using for myself, that just constantly trying to learn and become better each and every day.
Because we know you're not turning me a grandfather.
Maybe him don't know.
Oh gosh!
The Father's Day edition of The Cut is brought to you by NCB.
Pine Groove Music. Pine Groove Music.
We're so glad to have you back with us. It's time to tap into exclusive deals for loyal customers. Service that's always within reach and a network that keeps getting better. Flow Jamaica never lets us down, and now they're adding to all the reasons we love them with their new brand identity push built around culture, community, and of course, rhythm. So here to tell us how it's all coming together is the head of marketing, Latoy Lawrence. Good morning, Latoy.
Good morning, Latoy.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. An infectious smile.
She does. She does. We just saw all of the beautiful colors of this new brand identity, which I am just in awe of, and we're going to get to that. But I just want to start by understanding exactly what is Rhythm, because we're going to be hearing that a lot, what the Rhythm platform is all about, and what exactly do you mean by Rhythm?
Love that. So we've been a part of Jamaica's history for over 150 years, and we intended to be there for much longer. What we've observed is that there's just something unique about our culture. It's the way how we walk, the way how we talk, the way how we move, and we wanted to express that within our brand identity. So you'll notice that we have a new look. You'll see the vibrancy of the colors and just the movement. We have a new sound. We're proud to say that the jingle itself was sung by a local entertainer, J. Calm. The rhythm is authentic dance hall, and the music itself is just representative of our culture. For us, rhythm is exactly that. It's a cultural expression of how we move and how we walk and just how we be Jamaican.
You know what? I mean, I'm sure people watching, they're saying, "Whoa, they need, if they're not Flow customers, they want to be right away." But what are the benefits for existing Flow customers?
All right, so you would have seen our loyalty movement that we started in March, and we're so proud of that. We have made a further commitment. We've committed 3 things to our customers. One, we're always going to give exclusive deals and the best rewards to existing customers. It doesn't mean that you can't come on over. For example, for Father's Day, you can come on and get your Samsung for only $9,125. We're taking care of our dads, right? But we also take care of our home internet customers. You add postpaid mobile and you get your supermarket rewards of $20,000. We're also committing to a network that's always getting better, continuously improving. You would have heard Stephen Price every time he gets a chance to talk, he'll tell you about the investment that we have done, how we're overbuilding copper, how we're going fiber fast to the homes, and that commitment continues. The third thing is that we're saying we have service that's always within your reach. Try out our 24/7 WhatsApp, or what is called Lila. And I like to say to you, you don't just have to go to complain, you could go to check your bill balances. I was playing with it on my way here, you know. You go ask for your bill balances, it has cool things that it will do for you. And that's how we're putting technology in the customer experience.
I'm happy that you are now obviously practiced into ensuring that you remain customer-centric, you know, because I always say practice makes improvement. Not practice that make perfect, but you're continuing to improve. What commitments can Flow make on the type of value and service that customers can expect? I mean, you spoke about the loyalty.
Yes, the loyalty. And what we like about the loyalty is that we're the only one that's doing it. I like to say, do this and beat us, right? We find our existing customers, and just because you're a customer, when you call us and you say, hey, I want to add postpaid mobile, you're automatically going to get the best deal that we have. You're going to get supermarket cards. And what I like to say is that everybody gets a different supermarket card, right? So you understand? So depending on how long Tami is with us, how long you are with us, because we're rewarding your loyalty.
I love that.
Speaking about how long you Tami.
You know, I want to talk a little bit about the role of technology that it plays in the rhythm experience. I got a chance to actually you go and see the actual banner that's on the front of the building, and you scan it, the barcode, then something happens. It's such a big move in saying that technology is a big part of what we're doing here. But I love the way it's been implemented also in the brand identity.
So we've implemented it in the brand identity, but technology is actually the foundation of many things that you interact with. The POS system, when you go to the ATM, we're pouring the backbone of Jamaica, but we also brought it into our identity, as Tami said. So on our building, we like to say we have the largest building banner right now in Jamaica. We would have partnered with Bonito Thompson, and oh my God, it was such an amazing experience. When you use your smartphone and you scan the barcode on the artwork, you see the things start to come to life. We thought it was a perfect expression of movement in action, rhythm in action.
And to note that him say, I love that he was like, it's not AI, me do this.
Yes, not AI.
Look at that. You can see how when you put your phone over it, it actually makes everything
That's amazing.
This takes me to my next question, though, because we have the technology covered, all that is good, but there are plans to kick off summer activities, which I'm excited about. And when you spoke about the Rhythm Festival, I got so excited. We got a little taste of it at the launch, where we saw like an artisan village, food, drinks, supporting our local makers, performances. I want to talk a little bit about the Rhythm Festival.
So our Rhythm Festival is June 28th, and it is at Devon House from 12 o'clock to 6 in the evening. As Tami would have mentioned, we gave what we call a taste of the festival.
Sunday or Saturday?
It's a Saturday. We gave a taste of the festival last week, Friday, at our head office. Artisan Village, it is so wonderful to see our local artists coming out. You know, you see the things that they make, and they love to tell you they make it from scratch, which is just amazing. We had the food, we had the authentic jelly man, we had the Sign Clean Heart jelly.
It was good.
Authentic jelly. We had pan chicken, and I had so much fun with people who said, can I have a plate, please? No, you have pan chicken in foil paper, right?
I love
so it's a mixture of food, music, entertainment. We have Armani, who also gave us a taste of his performance last week, Friday, who will also perform. And it's just an amazing cultural expression happening at Devon House. And it's free.
Authentic.
You hear that? It's free.
Hold on a second.
It's free.
I didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
It's free.
Tami heard it.
We're
free.
inviting our customers and new customers to just come on down.
You can bring your friend them.
Yes,
and
family
your family.
thing.
Yeah, which I love. I love this. I love the new brand identity, as I said. I love the expression of the colors, but also the commitment to loyal customers and also to new customers. I love the idea of that WhatsApp as well. That 24/7 WhatsApp is such a great way to be able to say, hey, it's so nice to be able to check in on
Yes.
something like your bill or an issue or whatever it might be.
And there's a whole new generation. There's a whole new generation that just want to type. You know, they're not interested in dial 100. You know, so they save.
I missed that 24. Explain it.
Oh, sorry. So it's a 24. Go ahead.
So you could talk to, we call it Lila or a bot. You could talk to a customer experience agent through WhatsApp 620-2200. Save that number and you have that conversation, that interaction. So we've introduced technology in our customer experience.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Amazing. Amazing.
620-2200. Thank you very much, Latoy, for coming in with the goods and reminding us that technology is center. It is center, and they are in the middle of it, on top of it, around it, and very customer-centric, which I like very much.
Yes.
Thank you, Latoya Lawrence. Flow Jamaica, for keeping us connected to the culture. And of course, let me tell you some quick maths. What is 15 times 4? Tami? Work it out. Right? You know. If you don't know that right away, you do a math club and skills optimization. It is 60.
Oh, very well. That's nice.
After this
I'll
break,
check
and
with
if I'm
Lila.
incorrect, then tell us. Stick and stay.
I'll check with Lila.
The energy of food people, yet something pulsing inside. It's the beat in every soul and sweet feeling that we cannot hide. Always pushing us forward, the limit of the sky. There's a rhythm in how we flow that can't deny. The old and the young have the flow and no shy. How we bring the vibes and the pattern no lie. It's in the feeling, in all we talk. It's in the meaning, in our spark. It is the thing that sets us apart. It's who we are. Cause the rhythm of life keep pumping. Together strong we're going, not quitting. No matter what we keep things flowing. Sure. Far away people we go all in. Hands up in the sky we're brawling. Celebrate, let your rhythm flow. Flow, come let your rhythm flow. Come let your rhythm flow. Come let your rhythm flow.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
Power in great moments. If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think alone, think Chris and Charles.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy little pig, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese, we love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy little pig, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough cheese, enough flavor.
2 1's 2, 2 2's 4, 2
3 6,
2 4 8, 2 5 10.
2 away, don't make one.
Look here, thanks for sticking and staying with us. Now, a lot of you, when you hear about math, you hear anything at all about maths, you're immediately like, no, that's not my thing.
No.
But I'm here to tell you this morning that math can actually be fun.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Can actually be fun. And the UA Math Club has taken up the challenge to rework how we see it.
Their latest initiative, the Skills Optimization Challenge, or the SOC, paired top-performing students with industry mentors to solve real-world data science problems. And we have the founding president of the UA Mathematics Club, Oren Hurdit, and the challenge winner himself, Michael Cook Jr., to tell us all about it. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good morning.
I have a little mathematician at home, so this is very exciting to me because I am not. But I love to hear that, things like this are happening. So tell us about the founding of the UE Mona Mathematics Club, and why did you think this was an important addition to the Mona campus's extracurricular offerings?
Blessings. Thank you for the question. So the club was founded by our faculty advisor, Mr. Stefan DeSous. He realized that there is a little gap in the clubs at the university. One of the things is we want to normalize mathematics here in Jamaica. We don't want anybody to run from it, shy away from it, because it's a universal language. You may speak French, I speak English, but we can connect through mathematics.
True.
So we want to spread that across the campus and spread the awareness. So
I love that.
That's
I
where it
love
came
that.
about.
And of course, Michael looking like a winner. He is a winner. Still a winner. Of course, the club hosted the Skills Optimization Challenge, right? What was it all about, and how was the staging? Talk to me about it. Before I get to Michael, talk to me about the staging of the Optimization Challenge.
All right, so let's just talk about the concept of it. Now, what happens sometimes at the undergrad level, you don't get the exposure to the real world. So when you finish your undergrad degree, there's a little gap that you have to fill. And that's what we sought to accomplish with the Skills Optimization Challenge, giving the young men an opportunity to get used to corporate before they get to corporate. So that's where it came about, and we want to say a big thank you to have Barrett on board to sponsor us.
Amazing.
Awesome.
I want to know, Michael, a little bit about your experience in the Skills Optimization Challenge. What was the challenge itself like? That's what I want to know. And what was your approach to solving it?
Okay, so firstly, the challenge is something that it was new to me, because unlike what I would have done in school before, it's, you get a problem and you solve it and there's a right answer and you take it off. It's more like you have these skills, or you have this ability to think and approach problems. Use it to solve a problem. We need to make more money. Solve a problem. And it was a bit daunting at first because it was so open. It was about repurchase agreements.
I was going to ask you, what is the challenge? I want to know what it actually was, because I want to see if we can solve it now.
Okay, great. So the business model was basically Barrett is an investments company that deals with repurchase agreements. So that's collateralized loans where you use stocks as the collateral. And they have the customers, and in order to assess the value of these customers and what they're generating for the business over the period of their lifetime, you have something called a customer lifetime value. That's a metric that they use. So our challenge was basically not only to calculate that, because we're given a formula calculated for all the customers that we're given in a specific data set, but to dynamically create a calculator of sorts that can help extend how they make the process more efficient.
Yeah, you lost me like 3 sentences.
So use a bunch of math and analysis.
Amazing.
You know what, I want to jump in to say that I have done accounting, right? And oftentimes people would think that, oh, you're a mathematician because you do accounting. I say, no, not. It's arithmetic that we use. Very simple maths. I don't know much trigonometry and those things. What would you say is your takeaway from this experience? Did it contribute, or will it contribute to your own professional growth in perhaps your future ambitions and vision, like for data science and related fields?
Oh, a lot, because firstly, it was a data analytics challenge. So it forced me to get more involved with programming, something I've had an on and off relationship with throughout my time at college. And also my approaches from a risk management standpoint. So I would have looked at the portfolio of customers and looked at the statistical distribution of how much money they're borrowing and what's the potential upside, what's the downside risk and all of that. Simulate some scenarios based on market conditions and give solutions or give recommendations as to how the business can better approach it. That helped me firstly with the mathematical side of things, doing Monte Carlo simulations, value at risk, stress testing, and all that.
My house budget.
No, you cannot. But Tami, let me just say that this is morning TV. You cannot use those words.
Oh, sorry.
That's not true. Our audience is very, very versed on
those
things.
words.
I didn't hear which word.
My mother would.
I didn't hear.
That
Maybe
sounded
I
like a
missed
word
it.
that's
Oh, we weren't supposed to use.
for airplane.
Yes.
I do want to talk about the growth or the future, where you see the SOC going. What are your plans for it? What are your hopes for it? I mean, we hear stories like this, and I'm just mind blown over here because I'm like, wow, things you just don't think about. But as you said, it's a universal language for all of us, and math is in everything, isn't it? You look at a plant, math is in plants.
Most
you
definitely.
know?
I often use that to say, God or Creator is our greatest mathematician.
100%.
Just the mere fact of a plant. It's a process, it's a function, input. So
it's a formula.
It's a formula. So you have the soil, you have the seed, you plant, you water it, add a little bit of faith, and watch the output of that function. So the UWI Mona Math Club is really what we want to be a household name. And we want to compete not just nationally, but on the global market. And how we do that is through different initiatives. Now, the Skills Optimization Challenge is one that we want to incentivize people to go into STEM, specifically mathematics. We want to encourage it, we want to stimulate it. So we're reaching out to the government of Jamaica, reaching out to the Ministry of Education to, have us on board to help build these programs to nurture the talents from a very tender age, from the basic school level up until university and beyond, because we just need to nurture the talents.
So essentially, hopefully one day there will be SOCs in prep schools, primary schools, all the way up to high schools and then beyond.
Most definitely.
Aaron, so you just say a while ago, say it again and look in that camera. They're watching, all of them watch right now. All of them watch. They are commissioned to watch us. So tell them no.
So I'm reaching out to the government of Jamaica, Ministry of Education, to just have us on board to help build programs. Because again, we are the mediator between the generation before us and the generation after us. And I think we have the best leverage to be a part of these programs. So
I'm wondering if schools could reach out to you directly as well. Like, if a school saw that, they saw you this morning, I thought, this is so interesting, this is intriguing. We should have you guys on board sometimes we have to do it ourselves. So I'm just saying, is that a possibility that people could reach out to even say, how do we implement this in our schools now?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I often advise people even my contact number.
Yeah. Please, if you're comfortable with sharing how people can be in touch.
It's 876-229-7284. You can message me anytime of the day, 24 hours. I can't guarantee an immediate response, but I'll respond, because guess what? You're a brand, and customer service is important. So definitely I offer services, and I definitely would welcome persons to contact me. You can reach me on LinkedIn at Oren Heard It, Instagram Mr.Heardit, and I'll definitely report of it. So.
The scripture says, one shall chase 1,000 or can chase 1,000, and two put 10,000 to flight. What does three do? That's scripture, mathematicians. 229-7284. I was going to ask Michael, what's the sum total of that? But our guests have the Skills Optimization Challenge winner, Michael Coke Jr. and UE Math Club. He's still trying to figure out 229.
I can't believe you remember it. I'm so over you.
If I could just interject, it wouldn't be a Math Club interaction without saying a big thank you to our host here. So we brought some lovely gifts on the outside.
What you saying?
Yeah, most definitely. So
I hope it's a big printout at 2 times table.
No, look here. It's Father's Day, so me alone forget.
And it's my birthday, so let's keep it moving.
Wow.
All right.
Our president, Oren Heard It, proving that math can multiply opportunity.
Amen.
Coming up, taking self-care seriously, the team from Adam and Eve Day Spa.
Oh.
Look at we.
Yes.
They'll show us how to pamper Pops
and Tami
more this weekend, so stick and say.
Me.
Child deserves a home filled with love. When hope meets heart, a new journey begins.
Welcome home, David.
Welcome, David.
Make it your own.
Family is built on moments shared.
Go, David, yes!
Every smile and every shared moment connects us with a brighter future. Here, you're not just welcomed, you're family. Foster hope, foster love, foster a child today. Contact the CPFSA for more information.
People are just not the same anymore.
It's like we need someone to remind us how to do good.
So you go here, you go here, and you go here. Good move. My name is Jodie Lewis, and if my mom looks in her apron right now, she'll know why we did this.
And everybody let me hear ya. You me have to ask, why eat all the snacks when sunshine has the best for you? Nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
What's up, racing fans? Tune into CVM to see all of the live action from Rally X.
One race left to go today.
Listen, every year
Listen, you should hear the in-between.
No. Every year we ask you guys to not stop, but maybe think of something else other than the ties and the mugs. We love those too. But this year we're telling you again that dads need a little more than just the socks this year. So how about a hot stone massage from Adam and Eve Day Spa instead? Whoa. Operations Manager Ingrid Bailey and spa therapist Melanie Radlin are here with us this morning to help us give the gift of a relaxation to our very own not a father, Paul.
You know, I don't understand why Michael is on this table.
Michael?
No, listen, Michael Paul.
Yeah.
Or Paul Michael. You know?
No, we're excited about this though, because dads do, we think of Father's Day and immediately it's just easy to go and pick up a little thing or something, a token. But a little relaxation is nice. So Ingrid, I want you to just tell us a little bit.
I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah. He's his only friend. Tell us a little bit about some of the offerings that we have for fathers for Father's Day.
Well, as you said, normally for fathers we go and grab a watch, or grab a shoes or a cologne. You can always take the fathers to the spa as well. We have a wide variety of packages for the fathers this Father's Day. And fathers do need pampering. Most of the times I think that fathers are just like in the back end. No, we have to bring up our fathers and big them because we do have very great fathers out there in our society.
Ingrid, I want to know quickly, I know Father's Day is Sunday. But do the special start prior to? What about if we were taking there on Saturday, or it's just?
Yes, man. The services are offered to them right throughout the week. All right, right throughout the week, so they can start pampering themselves from even Monday. They could have started right into Father's Day.
I like that, and beyond.
And beyond. And beyond.
So I'd love to know about some of your general offerings as well. Oh, I see the hot stones going on there now. That looks nice. Tell us a little bit about your general offerings. It's not just massages, but there are other things that you offer at Adam.
So we do offer manicures, pedicures, facials, body scrubs, body wraps, massages, and also our infamous reinforced water massage, where the water is cascading on your body while you're having your massage done.
Which are also available to men. All of these, right?
All of these are available to men as well.
You know what I want to find out? I hear that there's a particular day that you can come. You come in like this and you leave good looking.
Of course, we take off like 20 years off you.
Paul, who's talking to you, Paul?
That's every day.
That's every day.
Every day. All right. You should try it out.
Yeah, go try it too. Every day.
Where can we find you though?
We are located at 56 Old Hope Road, right? And we're right on the main. You can't miss us, right? And
you know, Jamaica, we like landmark, you know, like near tall light posts.
Yes, and we do get those calls as in what's a landmark where you're at. So we're right beside Custom Pools, across the road from Box Brothers Industries.
There you go.
I do have a question for you, because I think a lot of men feel like maybe intimidated to go to a spa, or they feel like that's really just for women. It's not true.
No,
I want you to talk a little to the father right now who might be, or even who might feel a little intimidated to go and don't realize that this is also a part of what self-care looks like for men. And I'm sure you do see a lot of men, hence the name Adam and Eve.
Yes, we do. Right. So we do have a lot of men that come in on a daily basis, especially for their manicures and pedicures and their facials. They come in for everything actually, but the men out there, you need to come and get yourself pampered. It's not just a female thing, it's also for you to come and utilize our facility, relax yourself, get yourself pampered, and just enhance in relaxation.
Ingrid, let me tell you something. I don't know what you're paying Melanie, but you need to pay her more.
Man,
because she's doing with us. Melanie, talk to me. What is happening right now? Talk to me through what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm doing a hot stone massage with light strokes. Right now, my client here has an old built up
stress,
tension and stress in neck and shoulders.
I wonder what causing the stress.
Miss, I do wonder sometimes.
So we start off slow, and then we build up the pressure just to get those tensions out here.
Yeah. We can't hear him, but we can hear him.
Right. So this is usually where the tension would be built up over a period of time. So it is essential for you to get a massage every now and then, even try for once a month.
It's good for your overall health.
For your overall health.
Sure.
I come in and I said, what, Melanie?
Yeah.
Awesome. Like we said, it is good for your overall health. It's not just about rest and relaxation.
No.
That also contributes, but even getting rid of knots, it's draining your what's it called,
lymphatic drainage.
It
also helps with blood circulation.
Yes.
It helps with headaches. Aches and pains.
Exactly.
Women like blood circulation. Good blood. You know what I want to ask you, Ingrid? Blood circulation is very important. I hear there are different specials, like for persons, civil servants. Are there specials?
Right, definitely. We have 30% discount for civil servants.
Wow,
30% discount for civil servants. Yes.
I love that. And I do want to mention, this. You could book a couples massage.
Yes, you can.
You could go in with your significant other, especially if men feel a little intimidated to go. Maybe they can go together. So maybe, it could be a gift for mom and dad, this Father's Day, and you both go and enjoy it. I love this.
One Father's Day, I went out with my family and dinner, and when it was done and they brought the check, I was able to pay, and they said, no, we don't collect from the men on Father's Day.
Oh, that's right.
Is that the same that applies?
Well, yes, the same would apply. The same would apply because, the mothers will be catering to the men on that day. So
tell us where we can find you on Instagram or where we can get in touch.
All right, so we have our website, Adam and Eve Day Spa, ja.com, where you can view all the services and prices from there. 56 Old Hope Road, that is our main location right now. And Instagram, Adam and Eve Day Spa.
Awesome. Earlier, Pastor Morgan spoke about priming your pump. This is a priming. I like this. this. This is even better than a thank you. And I think that would be in a good mood after this and very relaxed. I love this.
Speaking about thank you, I mean, we want to hear thank you, Osman, but I want to say thanks to Ingrid Bailey and Melanie Radlin from Adam and Eve Spa for coming in today, you know. I just know my daughters are watching and booking something special for more. Right now, I can't wait. There's more sunrise after this break.
Yeah. Have to do it for the dads.
The Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
One strict, one slick, and the other. Ghetto Misfits presents Leslie Last Why. One son with three fathers. The hilariously moving Father's Day stand-up comedy special with IT Ellis plus surprise guests. Leslie Last Why. One son with three fathers. Sunday, June 15, Courtney Auditorium. Gates open 5 p.m. Showtime 6:30 sharp. Get your tickets now at spuropen.com. Info line 876-542-4160. Laughter guaranteed.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
A motivating factor for us was always that slogan, you need to enrich others, and from enriching everyone else, you will be enriched.
I usually joke that it's a high school experiment that went wrong.
Well, if they can't manage it, you know, God help them.
He put me on some of his accounts, and the first thing he said is, "This is my money." I love that idea.
Everybody have degree, all of us have.
You know, I say, boy, if you're not going to put out, I'm going to fire. You never stop learning until your day that you die. And that is something that I'm using for myself, that just constantly trying to learn and become better each and every day.
Because we know you're not turning me a grandfather.
Maybe him don't know.
Oh gosh!
The Father's Day edition of The Cut is brought to you by NCB.
Why are you so close to the host?
Well, you're not so close to my question. You know what? Back to the corners. They can't trick me. Can't trick me.
Tell me how to look.
It's quiz time, and for this segment, WAGS, which is brought to you by True Pet, we're testing fur facts and fiction with a quick little game. So, are we ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm ready.
Let me tell you the rules now.
Yes,
ready?
tell me the rules now.
Gotta know the need rules and boundaries. First rule, don't buzz until you're ready to answer. Second rule, when you buzz, I will identify you before you scream out the answer.
Okay.
Is that understood?
Oh, so if we scream out prior to being
then it
identified,
it does not
we
count.
lose a point. You hear that, Tami?
You hear
Sure.
that,
Are we ready?
Ready.
Let's do it. Which bird is the fastest in the world when diving? Tami.
The one them up at the dam. What them name, man? Like, I used to see them out at the beach.
Yes,
John Crow.
No.
Both? Yeah.
I'm ready again.
Yes.
I remember now.
Tami?
It's called
Seagull.
Seagull. Yes.
I answered
Thank you,
though.
Auntie.
I answered.
She said me.
No, but
Says
I
me.
answered the question.
Thank
Look
you.
here, people. If I answer the
you.
question, right?
He didn't.
Even though she buzzed, who should get the prize?
Give him a moment. Is it true?
Look.
It's incorrect. So all of this fighting and arguing is pointless. It's a peregrine falcon. Let's go.
What a fun!
It's a falcon. It's a falcon.
Cursed a bad word.
No,
Ready?
we didn't win a point, so it's pointless.
What's the only mammal capable of true flight?
Of true flight?
Flight. Yes, Tami?
Air Jamaica.
IT, would you like to try?
Eagle.
Paul, you cannot be balling out the answer.
American.
All right, so let me give you a hint. Anytime there's trouble in Gotham, there we go. All right, see what I did there? Gotham City.
That was a hint, and he shouldn't get the point for that.
No. Come back, you got the point.
No.
We need a point some way.
It's pointless if I don't get the point.
It's pointless. That's what it is.
No.
Sorry, go ahead. Are we ready?
Ready.
All right. Which animal can sleep for up to 3 years? Yes, Tami.
That would be...
Tami.
Whale is sleeping right now.
You never know.
I'm not seeing any of this.
3 years. I would say a polar bear.
That's incorrect. It is actually a snail.
You see, I was going to say snail.
A snail.
I was going to say snail, right, DJ?
But then take 3
she
years
never
to
give me a
reach
chance to say snail.
Maybe that's why them take 3 years for
You
rest.
didn't give me a chance to say snail.
Okay, because you didn't buzz. Ready? What animal has fingerprints so similar to humans that they can confuse crime scene investigators? Yes, IT. No, IT. That's incorrect. No, you're not going to get to try, or else we're not going to finish. The answer is koala. A koala bear. By the way, IT, I don't like how close you're standing to my questions.
No,
it's making me very uncomfortable.
It's
making me very uncomfortable. It's making me very uncomfortable.
Okay. Come now, next.
All right, let's go. Ready? Which sea creature has no brain or heart but can still sting you? Yes, Tami?
A sting. A jellyfish.
Yes, there we go. A point, finally. All right, ready. What's the largest species of shark alive today? Yes, Tami? Tami?
Sharkies.
Is not correct. Yes, IT?
The white shark.
Good try.
The hammerhead.
It's the whale shark.
Ooh, look at that.
See? Whale shark.
Whale.
Which dog breed is known for having a blue-black tongue? Yes, Tami.
I do not know.
All right. Yes, IT?
A blue-black tongue dog breed?
I do not know.
No,
it's called a chow chow.
Oh, I love them, Tino. They're like a Chinese dog.
That's
or
what
Japanese.
All right.
Chow chow.
What animal has eyes bigger than its brain? Yes, Tami?
O-double-L.
Tami?
I would say...
I have a new rule. You don't have 1 second to answer these questions.
I would say a frog.
The animal that has bigger eyes than its brain is the ostrich.
The
ostrich. The ostrich. Which mammal lays eggs? Yes, Tami? You're not going to get this. Just do it quick, because you're not going to get it.
Fine. I don't know.
All right, it's the platypus.
What?
I love it. I was going to say that.
No, listen, TK, you can't say that
You
on the air.
discouraged me.
The Broadcasting Commission is going to come for you.
I'm sure they know how animals work. What do you call a group of flamingos? Yes, Tami?
Flamingai.
I heard. No, that should be the answer.
A flamingo. Okay, it's not that.
It should be the answer, and yet it is not.
What is
it? The answer is a flamboyance.
See
It's a flamboyance of flamingos. You were very close. Ready? Which animal is known to laugh when tickled? Yes, Tami.
Yeah,
Which animal other than a human is known?
This morning was
Which animal other than a human is known to laugh when tickled?
Oh. No, I don't know.
The marsupial.
Oh my word.
All right, here's your hint. You ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
In a popular cartoon, his name is Master Splinter. Yes.
He was a little. What was Master Splinter?
Master Splinter, teenage. Rats laugh when tickled.
No,
I would like somebody to verify that.
I'll take the point.
That's crazy.
Fact check that, please.
I'll take the point.
Who does that?
Because that's not correct.
Imagine
Who
me, I tickle
knows
one
that?
rat.
Please fact check that for me, please, because
No,
rat,
don't fact check it.
Let me tell you
Rat
something.
check it.
When my rat them see the rat trap, them not tickle. Them take away themselves.
Next
Which
one.
land animal has the strongest bite? Yes, Tami?
Oh, I see that. It's not a crocodile because it's not a land animal. I pass.
Hungry?
No, that's not a one either.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say hippopotamus.
That is correct.
Hippopotamus.
That is correct.
You see, she get the point for what she was going to say.
In fact, a lot of the deaths there
she
are
answered
related to
incorrectly
hippos.
before.
What? Final one. All right. This is the final
I
one. Let me give you something when I can get now, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Which reptile can change the color of its skin?
The
crooked
lizard.
No, it is called a chameleon.
That is correct.
No, but a crooked lizard.
That is not correct. It is the chameleon. That is correct. The points are who knows, because it's just all over the place.
That's what the points are.
I don't know. Somebody would have to tell me. Was it Tami?
It was 100%.
Rats do laugh when tickled. Thank you so much for that verification, Pat.
Who was able to test and prove that by tickling some rat? I don't understand.
That is another day for another
Who
research.
tickle a rat to test that truth?
That was the perfect way to wrap up the show this morning. That was the perfect way to wrap up the show this morning. We head to our final break, and then it's time to say farewell. Sunrise, we'll be right back with these two. Unu take them, be gone. Take them.
See you tomorrow.
At Flow, we understand your rhythm. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you. With a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do. And our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Every generation brings new hopes and ambitions. For 55 years, Sagicor has been helping Jamaicans to realize their dreams. As we celebrate our past, we look forward to continuing that legacy of trust, providing support and financial solutions for the next generation to succeed. Sagicor, building trust, one generation at a time.
People are just not the same anymore. It's like we need someone to remind us how to do good.
So you go here, and you go here. Good move. My name is Jody Lewis, and if my mom looks in her apron right now, she'll know why we did this.
So we tell them, parody, comedy, music and skit. Yes, Father's Day, this are the hit.
Wrong man, wrong
camera. Three father, one son. IT in the mix. This Father's Day, this are the hit.
Okay, and just like that, another sunrise comes to an end.
Yes.
A big thank you to all our guests today, and of course to you for waking up with us. And yes, you're welcome that we also woke up for this morning's festivities and activities.
Absolutely.
If you missed anything or you just want to rewatch your favorite segments, we've got you covered at cvmtv.com. And for all the fun stuff in between, we're on Instagram at cvm_television.
It's not too early to say Happy Father's Day from now to all the good fathers. Wayne Mitchell, Big up yourself.
Indeed.
I hope you're awake already.
Indeed.
Trust me.
Yeah, he dropped
Good
the kids
father.
to school.
You know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what father do.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
We'll feel
And Richard Chin.
Yes, Daddy, love you.
Beautiful daughter.
Yes, and happy birthday to me.
Aston Ellis, Owen Blacker Ellis, my brothers,
And
good
IT
fathers.
Ellis, great father.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
we're so proud of you as a dad. I love
All
that.
right, as you make your way through the day, keep in mind that God,
Ultimate father.
without man, is still God. But man, without God, is nada, nothing, vapor, this, a mist, James 5:14.
Look at us.
Blessed day.
8 o'clock on the dot.
On the dot.
How are you doing?
That's
Have a
what we
great
do
day,
for
guys.
time.
Love you, love you, love you. Mwah.
Yeah.
Today is a new day. Give thanks to life. All praises to the Lord, me see if I'm sanctified. Nah, make them stress me. Me a wall of vibe. With red boom, DJ and moon, and my born to fight. And the Lord is around us. Blessings surround us. Me don't care who like me. Me just a go and show love. And the Lord is around us. Blessings surround us. Me don't care who like me. Me just a go and show love. Far me I come from. What a journey. Good thing God got me. See it and you feel it. Far me I come from. Life has meaning. Get the youth keep on believing. So see it and feel. Oh, life is so rough sometimes. Heaven hear me cry.
It was brought to you by Flow.
Trust Hawkeye's Total Connect. Hawkeye, securing what matters most.
Time by Hawkeye is 8 a.m.
Greetings and salutation and welcome to another episode of Fan Central right here on CVM TV. Now we start with some cricket. Last weekend I had the absolute privilege of being at Ultimate in St. Ann to witness the final of the Michael Holding Senior Cup competition between Kensington and St. Catherine. Was for maybe a day and a session quite a riveting contest before Kensington came away with the ultimate honours and are now wearing the title of the best cricket team in Jamaica. Two members of the team are here with us this evening. We have Alex Hines, who was here last week, the captain of the team, and Daniel Griffiths, who played quite a crucial